and welcome to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the second part of September. Please remember that this is a general reading. There may be some parts that do not resonate with you. Please take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs. Also, I've already meditated on the cards. I have already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, Sagittarius. It's a pretty positive spread, actually. I like the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles and the Temperance and the Two of Pentacles. Quite positive. There's a little bit of a negative energy here with the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands as well. It definitely seems to me that you may have slightly changed your direction in the last month or a few months. It seems that your life is going to take a slightly different direction, especially as you near the end of 2020 and going into 2021. You're going to adapt to something different. You're going to move in a little bit of a different direction, and I think it's going to be really positive for you. I think you're going to be excited about it. I think you're going to be almost feeling like you're, a brand new person. But we'll get there. In the past position for the September reading for the second half of September, we've got the Two of Wands clarified by the Six of Cups. In the obstacle position, we have the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands. In the present position, we have the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, and the Temperance in the outcome position, clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Definitely you want to make sure that you watch your money. This is the time to be very frugal, and this is a time to pay attention to how you balance things out. The Two of Wands is a wonderful, positive card, very positive card. It suggests that you are coming into your own. You're coming into a realization. You're standing there looking out into the harbor. You have a whole world in your hand. So definitely there may be some planning that you had to do in the last couple of months. Maybe a change in strategy or whatnot. But it looks like a lot of new opportunities came your way and opened up. It also suggests to me that you may have decided to pursue a new adventure that you were really kind of excited about. Definitely the Two of Wands is a positive card about moving forward. The Six of Cups is also a positive card, but it is at times a bit nostalgic. So it could suggest to me that you were feeling a little nostalgic in the last couple of months, thinking back towards the memories that you've had from the past that made you happy. The Six of Cups is a card of innocence and joy. It also, may make you feel like you're missing someone from the past, like there was some kind of a connection that really meant a lot to you and made you feel super strong, and without that connection you may feel a little bit, sad. Definitely the combination here suggests to me that your confidence started to build in the last few months, and that your strength started to build in the last few months, and that you became more and more determined with something. Maybe there was some sort of an idea that you decided to kind of resurrect and pursue. It definitely suggests that you went out of your comfort zone to achieve a goal from which you may be benefiting continuously. In the obstacle position, we have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Seven of Wands, unfortunately, in this position is a card of conflict. It's a card that suggests that you may have people that want something from you that doesn't really belong to them. It could suggest that people are thinking that you have unfair advantage. definitely it's a pretty physical card. So someone is definitely taking concrete physical action in order to compete against you, or maybe want to take something from you. Like, you may feel like, you need to protect your family or your work or something, and so you are kind of fighting hard against maybe even several other people. The Ace of Wands is generally a very positive card, and it normally suggests about, things like forgiveness, someone extending an olive branch and whatnot. But in the obstacle position, it could suggest that you feel a little bit sad and a little bit empty, like you don't have something that you need. It could suggest things are being delayed, things are being kind of set back, it could even suggest bad news on the way, difficult news, missed opportunities. It could suggest that you are not sure what to do or how to proceed. I mean, definitely this combination is quite difficult. And the Ace, of course, reinforces the Seven of Wands. And makes it, the Eight of Wands. Definitely there is going to be something happening that you may not expect, and it's not going to be particularly good. So definitely make sure to keep your eyes open and be aware. Usually when there is a Seven of Wands in a reading, I advise people to make sure you get enough sleep, make sure you get enough water, make sure you, exercise a little bit, make sure that you are as sharp and as aware as you can possibly be, because you will most likely have to make decisions quickly, and the clearer your head is, the better decisions you will be able to make. In the present position, we've got the Three of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. Very good for the finances. So there's something that's going to come your way that's going to be quite good. The 3 plus a 7 makes a 10. So definitely there's going to be an end of a cycle, and a beginning of a new cycle. Probably in October or November, maybe closer to your birthday even. But the Three of Pentacles is a positive card. It's a card of teamwork, collaboration. Maybe you're showing someone how to do something, or someone else is maybe you're learning something new, or maybe you're teaching something new to someone. But it is definitely a very positive card, suggesting that you may be leveling up. Maybe you're becoming an expert in something. Maybe people are coming to you and asking you for advice, or kind of watching the way you do something so that they can repeat it. Definitely a very positive card. And of course, the Seven of Pentacles is a card generally referred to as a farmer's card. This person works the land by his hand, so he understands all the hard work that goes into making sure you have making sure that you have everything, and it's definitely reaping rewards as well, because you've got, as a result of all this hard work, you've got Seven of Pentacles, which definitely suggests that you know how to persevere, and success is guaranteed as long as you continue working on whatever it is. Maybe it's your relationship, maybe it is a project at work, but as long as you continue working hard on it, it will manifest in incredible success, and you will be very happy with the results. In the future outcome position, we've got Temperance and the Two of Pentacles, which both of these cards are about balance. And so the divine here is suggesting that watch your priorities, watch how you balance things in your life, make sure that you don't focus on one thing at the cost of another. Balance is very important. So, allocate 30 minutes to your relationship, allocate 30 minutes to your project at work, allocate 30 minutes, it's kind of like you have to be militant almost about getting a little bit done each day. That will help you regain and reinstate the balance that perhaps is missing from your life. Temperance is about patience. Temperance is about watching the money, being frugal, exercising restraint in different ways so you can resolve disagreements and end conflicts in the most efficient way, in the most best way for you, advantageous way for you. Definitely this card suggests to me that you know who you are. You know where you stand. You know where you're going. You're confident. You're secure. And you are slowly getting to where you need to be. Definitely, Temperance is a very, very positive card. The Two of Pentacles is a card about juggling things. It's a card about maybe feeling that your finances are a little bit spread too thin. It could also suggest, because the water in the background as well, is kind of up and down. So it could suggest that due to the juggling of priorities, you may feel emotionally a little bit exhausted. Make sure that you restore your emotional balance. It's very important to keep emotional balance in order to be the best you can be for your family, for your coworkers, for your friends, for just, people in general. Temperance is a very positive card because she's also related to the cups. She's holding two cups in her hands, and the water from the lower cup is going into the water from the higher cup, which suggests that you have learned something spiritual. You are moving up, you are elevating, you are leveling up, you are becoming more confident at something. Temperance is a very, very positive card. And it's quite a positive reading, actually. Yes, the Seven of Wands, for some of you, it's not going to be a very big, huge conflict. Sometimes people are sensitive, and a little bit of an exchange of words that may not be super nice can feel like a big conflict, but it really is not. You have to kind of watch that range, if you will. For some others, it will be a much more involved, maybe even a serious conflict, if you will, where you will feel like your back is against the wall, where you will feel like you're going to use everything in your power to, defend what you've got. And it looks like you are surrounded by good people. It looks like you are surrounded by people who care for you, who want you to do well, who want you to succeed and achieve your goals and be happy and just generally, be a wonderful friend or family member. Let's see if we can clarify some of this reading with the 3 energy oracle cards that I pulled. And they are Journey, 4th chakra Archangel Raphael, and strategy. Definitely a lot of planning is going to be involved. Definitely a lot of planning. The divine is very much suggesting that things are shifting. Things are changing, and so in order to kind of expect that 5 years from now or 10 years from now you are where you want to be, you want to make sure that you sit down and you have a plan and that you have a strategy how you're going to get there. And it's also important to write it down. It's important to add more detail to it. It's important to plan things as thoroughly as you can. Your mind will tell you when it's enough. Your mind will kind of work on the plan even when you're not writing it down. And the reason writing things down is beneficial, it's not to force someone to do homework, but it's to help someone kind of mentally prepare for success. You know how sometimes you tell kids to clean up the room and they don't want to clean up the room? That is a metaphor. Cleaning up the room is not because the room needs to be cleaned. It's a metaphor for cleaning up a life. So, you have to make decisions. Do you want to have, these books on this shelf, or, these clothes on, this dresser, or what have you? You have to make decisions that teaches you, that prepares you. So definitely writing down a plan, having a thorough plan, having a thorough strategy is very, very important, and it increases the odds of success, of course, in your favor. Archangel Raphael, it's a card of self-acceptance and compassion. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others, as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. That is so sweet. That is so nice. This is a reminder from the Spirit and from the Divine and from your ancestors and from your angels. Make sure that you're compassionate to yourself. Make sure that you say nice things to yourself, small habits turn into big changes for the better. And of course, Journey is a card about adventure. Maybe you need to journey inside of yourself. Maybe you need to journey physically out in the world. But definitely you're going through a bit of a transformation, and you're definitely healing, and you're definitely kind of becoming more consciously aware. Which is going to give you so much more fulfillment, which is going to give you so much more kind of color in life. So definitely very positive messages here. Let's see what answers we have from the angels. I pulled 3 answers from the angel cards. Communicate clearly. The situation will improve in a year from now. This is a gorgeous card. Also like the dolphins in this one. Love dolphins. Dolphins are in this one too. Definitely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful messages, answers. The situation will improve, and this person is rising from the bottom to the top. Kind of, maybe there's a situation in your life where you feel like you are, growing stronger and stronger. And make sure that you do communicate clearly. Sometimes people believe that they communicate clearly, and they do not. Make sure that you kind of ask for things. Sometimes you, instead of asking, sometimes you need to tell people. Make sure that people take you seriously when you communicate. And of course, it seems like, a year from now is the fulfillment of a major wish that you may have. Definitely a beautiful, gorgeous card. I hope, Sagittarius, you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe.